If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. Smoke and flames rise within the fortification, while Dell dodges trolls and hobgoblins. A deep, resonant knell reverberates from beneath the ground and the tower, signaling an approach of something. Reinforcements from the south are buried in fire, and the coughing caw of a raven fades away in a rapid fluttering of wings to the south. Now let's get into it. As I quickly adjust us to this map. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. It is day 116, and the elves are in a gloriously large, overgrown forest of ancient proportions and extremely tall trees. While there is neither wind nor rain, the temperature is a cold 40 degrees, even beneath the noon sun. Adran has wiped a whole troop of hobgoblins away with fireball, leaving only one still standing. Thía stands on the outpost's wall, overviewing a mound of plants, a large serpent with arms, a fat giant, and an armored worm, chasing the women and children she tried to free. Dell stands on the ground within the outpost, confronted by furious burnt trolls, but far less giants. Varin watches with cool mockery a charging group of hobgoblins and a Tyrannosaurus Rex mount, his quiver shimmering. Darn it. Alright, can you hear me?
Welcome back, Game Master.
Thank you. Where did you lose me?
I lost you right when you said, "Oh, darn it."
Oh, fair enough. What was that, Thía?
No, I'm not off. Sorry. I'm being weird, trying to figure out how I knew the map after I said I knew the map, basically.
You were mentioning something about a mounted T-Rex.
Yes.
When you stopped talking.
Varin watches with cool mockery a charging group of hobgoblins in a Tyrannosaurus Rex mount, his quiver shivering with magical energy. That would be Swift Quiver, which, unless I lose concentration, will end round 22. And as soon as I get my character sheet up, which hopefully will work. Hey, it worked. How about that?
I'm just at the point right now is I don't know if I should continue hunting the monster and the giant snake lizard thing, or if I should head in the opposite direction trying to get the other group of hobgoblins coming in from the west or northwest area.
The northwest.
Yeah.
Well, let's get our initiative tracker up and see how things go. Shall we?
Shall we indeed?
I always try to channel Jafar when I do that, and I can never quite get his tone right.
Well, of course, you need to find a way to get your voice down to that level.
Yeah, I
Prince.
don't think I can manage that. Okay.
I know there's one voice that I can definitely manage, and it just cracks everybody else up that I can actually talk like him. But Iago?
Really?
Jafar! You're my best friend! Hey, let's get out of here! Let's do something about this Aladdin guy!
Okay, I admit, that's pretty good, and you can take an inspiration point if you don't already have one.
Oh, thank you.
And speaking of...
Gee, you're so swell. I absolutely love you.
And that's disturbing to hear. In Iago's voice. Let's kick into combat gear now. Thía.
R.I.P. Gilbert Godfrey.
All right. Thía,
Yeah.
you stand atop this wall. Yes, it is within the range of Varin's plant growth spell. However, because you're on a wall and not in plants, it's not affecting you. You have currently blind sight active on you, and per the symbols, you're hidden, although I don't remember how you're hidden when there's nothing to hide behind.
I believe I was basically laid down on the top of the wall.
Okay.
That's taking out of people's line of sight.
I accept that. In that case, Thía, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stand up
Point.
and take a nice long shot at evil, creepy, worm creature chasing the people.
Fair enough. You have advantage on the shot. You're using athlete to spend 5 feet to stand up instead of half your movement. You have advantage on the shot. Go for it. While I quickly move over to my other screen, so I can find out his armor class. There he is.
Oh, and I think I activated Bless on myself at some point.
You did do that. I recall that. I remember you also tried to affect Varin, however, and I appreciate that. However, I think I'm going to just go ahead and say it's not effective on Varin. Too bad. Varin was out of range at the time. I remember discussing it. Alright, 28 minus 3. Oh, right, because of... Duh. Okay, hold on.
Oh, wait, sorry. It already counted the Bless, I didn't realize
yes,
that.
it does. It did. So that's 28 28 minus 5 plus 2 means that you roll 25 to hit. That's gonna hit. So let's see it. Sharpshooter, arrow, and... Sharpshooter, arrow, sneak attack. There we go. I got all my words in. Alright, so that's 11 from the arrow. Wow, you got 2 6s and 2 1s in your sneak attack. 10 from sharpshooter. And 33 sneak attack damage, for a total of 54 damage. Watch that health bar. You bloodied it.
That's something.
That's a pretty good shot. That's a really solid good shot. Alright, Thía, you're now exposed.
And I'll yell out to Varin that Del needs help. He's in trouble. And then I'll lay back down and I'm gonna hide again.
Alright, let's see. Don't forget you get their... Wait, no. Blesses for action, attacks and saving throws. Never mind. Alright. Let's see this stuff. Ooh. Sorry. Don't forget, you get... Since you have not moved more than half of your movement, you get to roll with advantage on your self check. This is something I missed on level 19 at one point.
Okay. I don't think it's going to matter, but I'll roll again just for kicks and giggles.
Cool. Let's see it. Let's see if you can beat that 30. Okay, well, you hide with a stealth check of 30, as opposed to 29. Alright. Thía, that was your turn. Thank you very
crawl
much.
up a little bit just to kind of change my location.
Noted. Alright. The women and children. Let's see. Let's move on down to them. I cannot select them on this screen. Cool. Let's see. You know what? They're going to dash. Sorry?
Question.
Potential answer.
Sorry. Can you just remind me what the big red glow is? Is that just the fire, or is that something else?
Hold on. There we go. That's their dash. What is the big red glow? Oh, you're talking about in here?
Yes.
That is the fire from Dell's spell.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I meant to ask that earlier. I forgot.
You're fine. So that was the escaping women and children, and then these people are right here, and they're currently still within their prisons. They can't go anywhere. Ooh, pardon me. Oops. Okay, good. Yes. We move now to the one giant still on the map, aside from the trolls. It's going to go after the women and children because they look yummy and tiny. So that's 20. Dash for 40. 60. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's as far as it can go. He's moving very slowly. Alright. Where's this fellow? Is this him? Where is he? Not this fellow. Okay. I'm gonna move on up now to the hobgoblin reinforcements. I'm going to grab all of you, so bear with me. Focus. There we go. Yep, okay. This guy is going to move up 30 feet. He's going to action dash. Come on. Oop, too hard. There we go. And... sorry, he's going to bonus action dash. Where's his range here? Sorry, I'm checking a range here. Varin is way outside of range. So he's going to use his action to dodge. There it is. Right. Now I get to find all these guys. And these guys are all going to dash. Come on. There it is. Okay. Please bear with as I move all these tokens. And make sure that I'm moving them to the correct movement.
Bearing.
I already gave you an inspiration point. You don't get another one.
Noted.
And where are you? There you are. $45, 55, 60. Because he's moving through a friendly terrain, or through an occupied square. That's what it means to say. Okay, and ooh, there's so many hobgoblins. So many choices. Who am I going to target? Yes, remembering that you did warn me that Dell needs help. However, there's a bit of a problem developing north of the outpost. There. Okay. There. And last one. Yes, last one. You've already mapped it out. Duly noted, sir. Alright. There we go. They all moved. You've already mapped your movement out, sir? Is that what you said?
Yes, I was just letting you know it was going to be a quick turn.
Gotcha. Alright. Adran, you're facing towards the south where there's a bunch of hobgoblin corpses burnt beyond recognition and their gear torched beyond usability. And that's odd. The ground is rising up in a mound. Like a continuous wake type movement. To right about there. Alright, so that was that. Now we move to the worm. That is chasing the women and children and just took a massively powerful hit. Nice shot there, Thía.
Thank you.
This. Okay. The worm. What's this move? Okay. It's going to use its action to dash after those tasty looking morsels. Also because it doesn't know where that shot came from because Thía hid so well. Alright, Varin's turn. Varin did hear Thía. However, the way to get into... Let's see. If I go chasing into the outpost right now, I'm going to draw in after me a rather annoyed looking T-Rex. I don't think that's going to help very much. So, I've got Swift Quiver running. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack the T-Rex, and I'm going to use Colossus Slayer if I hit. I'm going to use Sharpshooter, check. Alright, let's see how this goes. 20 minus 5 is 15 to hit. I'm going to put my plus 5 from Foe Slayer, once I find my mouse, onto damage. Foe Slayer. Alright, 15 to hit, because of Sharpshooter. Checking armor class, that is going to hit. So, Colossus Slayer rolls 7, 10 from Sharpshooter, 11 from the arrow, and 5 from Foe Slayer. So that's going to be 28 and 5. 28, 33 damage on the T-Rex. Watch that health bar. Boom. Not looking too great. And then I will use my extra bonus action attack from Swift Quiver. Make sure I actually have range on this. Hey look, he's in range. I can shoot that. Maybe. I am going to not use Colossus Slayer, but I will use Sharpshooter, and I'm going to burn my inspiration point for advantage. Let's see if I hit it. Okay, 25 to hit. That's 8 from the arrow and 10 from Sharpshooter. Total of 18 damage. Where is he? There he is. Not quite enough to kill, but very, very close. And I'll yell, Varin will yell, "I'll get to Dell when I can! You women and children!" And then I'll switch to Goblin. "You women, you children, run for your lives!" And I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to ready my actual action to volley when I should I volley now or should I ready an action to volley? They're pretty close. Hang on. Click the mouse button. There we go. I'm gonna move over to here. And I'm gonna ready my action to volley if any Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna ready my action to volley on any hobgoblins that how do I put this? 4 or more hobgoblins that get closer to me. There we go. Alright, so it was Varin's turn. Holding my ready to action. Adran, we move to you, sir. Actually, yes, your turn, Adran.
Alright, so my turn's gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna dash.
Ooh.
So I mapped out my little characters only because my mouse is just not working the way I want it to. So
I can't sympathize at all.
I counted it out. This spot right here is from where I started to dashing. So I just moved 50 feet and then I dashed for another 50 feet.
Nice.
And then with Expeditious Retreat, bonus action, that puts me to right here. And that will end my turn.
150-foot movement. Nice. Alright, Adran, thank you very much, sir. We are going to move to the snake with giant arms and scimitar. Wait, not scimitar. I remember that it put its scimitar away. No good options, however, so it's going to dash. It was going to take some shots at you, Adran. Let's see. That's 20, 40. Pardon me. 60. How far can I move? $80. There we go. It dashed. Dell, you recall that pit in the ground?
This one?
No, that's the tower. A little further southwest.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it suddenly erupts. And spewing up in a great shower of dirt and stone arises a pale-skinned giant, bellowing and in fury with a huge stone club in hand.
Azov, Defiler.
What was that, Dell?
So, well, that's not good.
Precisely. Alright, this fellow down. Ooh, wait. There we go. There he is. He is going to. There we go. Get to there, and then action to dash, and bonus action to dash. And there we go. The T-Rex is currently controlled. However, his rider is the controller. Focus. There, that button. Recalling that my ready to action is to attack any group of 4 or more hobgoblins that move closer to me. Wait, hold on. What's this creature's movement speed? Knowing how far something can move before I move it might be a good idea. Okay, here we go. Action to dash. Ow. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they moved further away from that fellow. It does not have an ranged attack option. Okay. Dell. The hobgoblins in the outpost with you are going to try and close on you here. If I could get my mouse button to work correctly, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I don't think he's within range of you, though. Is that correct?
It looks like he's one square off. I don't know what his reach is.
Ah, fair enough. He is not within reach of you. And then this fellow's going to come here. And he's going to pull out a hand crossbow and take a shot at you. You being down.
I would scream in fear, except everything's already going rather poorly. I'm getting used to it at this point.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure a 12 misses you.
Yes, it does.
Noted. In which case we move to that pile of vines and stuff. Movement speed. And it dashes to there. Dell, it is your turn. You regain up to 10 hit. Well, in your case, you regain 3 hit points from your regeneration feature.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And you can take your action, movement, etc.
Well, this place really just doesn't seem good. I'm going to action disengage and start running.
This makes sense. There is do you see these green lines to your north? They do represent a gap in the wall.
I forgot about that. Thank you.
Sure.
What is
Is what?
this like a giant box? Hay
Um,
bale? What is this?
Think of it as barracks.
Okay, but it's not flat.
No, it is not flat.
Okay.
It is 10 feet tall.
So I'm gonna run up here. I think I can kind of skirt around the corner here. And run out. There.
Movement has not updated.
Just a second. There.
You emerge back out of the outpost, and you are suddenly confronted by the tail end. Noted, Adran, you're away from keyboard. You are confronted by the tail end of a pounding, roaring Tyrannosaurus Rex. That seems familiar. And then over to the west, you can see a group of hobgoblins on a reckless charge. I moved some out of turn.
There's always something else.
Right? Okay, so who did I move out of turn? Interesting. Alright, well somehow this guy already took his turn, even though he wasn't supposed to yet. Alright, I don't recall if the trolls took fire damage on their last turn before we had to take our multi-week break. So I'm going to go...
He's taken a fire damage recently.
In which case, they start recovering. This fellow. Seeing Dell run, he's going to howl in glee and he's going to give you chase. If I can get my mouse to work. There we go. Taking an action to dash. There. 50 feet. And then this fellow is going to... Can't quite get all the way through because that fellow's in the way. And he's also going to regain some hit points. Alright, Thía. It is your turn. Varin seems to have an idea for how to handle that worm thing.
Yep. And then does Varin appear to be concerned about the dinosaur riding goblin he's facing?
The hobgoblin? No, Varin does
Yeah.
not seem concerned about the hobgoblin or the T-Rex.
Okay. In that case, I will pop up. Actually, I'll move here, and now I believe I can see the the trolls going after Del.
I accept that reasoning.
At this one.
All right, pot shot at the most wounded troll to the north. You have advantage on the shot. I'm not even going to check its passive perception. You rolled a 30.
I think acid works on trolls. I hope acid works on trolls.
One way to find out. Alright, 21 minus 3 from Sharpshooter plus 2 from Bless. That is, let me think, 18 to hit. That is a hit. Let's see the damage. 10 from Sharpshooter, 37 from Sneak Attack. I see 2 1s and 1 6. 12 acid from the arrow for a total of 59 damage. That troll had 52 hit points.
But the question is it dead? Is it dead, or is it only kind of somewhat dead?
You see the acid sever its head from its neck.
So hopefully this is better than him just being mostly dead.
It is better than all dead, I've heard in some cases.
No. This time we want him all dead. I want the all dead.
And if Thea doesn't have an inspiration point, you can have an inspiration point for referencing. There we go. Princess Bride. I know
I was
words.
trying for that. Little
I
wisdom
thought you
reference,
were.
but I was trying to find some way to work it in.
I thought so. Ouch. Alright, so,
and then I'll lay back down and hide again.
Alright, you still get advantage on your stealth check. Because you moved less than half your total movement. Nice. Is that it for Thea?
Just a little bit more, as I never like to remain in the same spot.
This makes sense to me.
I need to double check that. It was 5'10". It'd probably be more like 20. Because here. Sorry, that's the end of my turn. I'm just trying to double check and make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm within my distance.
Alright. The women and children, seeing that the giant has a vested interest in them, so does the worm, and seeing now down near that other tree that Adran was near, a mound of earth on the move, they're going to scream, run, panic, and go southeast. Come on. There we go. And dashing. Oop, too far. Or too not far enough. There we go. These two are still imprisoned, now freaking out because there's a giant right next to them. And they can't go anywhere. Here we go. The big fat fellow can't move very fast. Not because he's fat, but because Varin tangled up his feet with vines. So with an action to dash, he gets that far. He can't go very far. Nope. Welcome back, Adran. I hope the call went well. And if I can get... There we go. Alright. Going to run up to here, and then bonus action dash. Let's see if he's in range of Varin yet. He is not within range of Varin yet. Alright, so he's going to dodge. Oh joy, now I get to figure out all these hobgoblins here. Alright, I'm just going to move them all instead of going turn by turn for now. Hang on a second. They're all going to dash. Trying to catch up to Varin. Good luck. Oops, what's happened here? Come on. There we go. Yay! Going to step around his companion. And not go 65 feet because he can't go that far. There we go. That guy, and now where's this guy? There he is. There we go. Helps as the mouse button actually presses when I want it to press. There you are. Let's see, he gets to here. I need to check something before I continue moving them. Alright. Just then I realized that my player screen cannot see what's happening. Alright, so these 4 hobgoblins all just move to within range of each other, and that's going to trigger Varin's readied action for volley. 4 attacks. Whoop. Let's get a little bit more. There we go. All at normal. Thank you. And I'm going to leave Sharpshooter on. I believe they're all fully healthy, so no Colossus Slayer. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scrolling back up. And there's a crit. First shot, crit. Okay, so that's 10 from Sharpshooter, 18 from the arrow. That's 28 damage on the very first fellow right there in the front. He's very dead. Second fellow, 26, 21 to hit for 19 damage, and he's very dead. 24 minus 5 is 19 to hit for 20 damage, and he is very dead. 28 minus 5, 23 to hit. 10 from Sharpshooter, 13 from the arrow, that's 23 damage, and very dead. So they're now off the table. Womp womp. Nope, I want you to go from the other layer. Oh my goodness. This button. That button. Yay! Congratulations, you figured it out. That's the wrong button. Alright. And very dead. So 4 hobgoblins just got totally removed from the playing field. Or combat field? That guy's already moved. That guy's already... Wait, no, he hasn't. to there. There. Oh wait, 75 is too far. There we go. And last hobgoblin. Too far. There we go. Alright, that was fun. Adran, that mound of earth that came chasing after you, so to speak, it's on the move again. Angling in your direction, giving chase from beneath the earth. It's not mentally disturbing or anything. Of course, with your movement speed, it's not terribly worrisome either. Your wife had control over your mouse from her computer. You got hacked. Oh no! I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Good to know that it's not anything serious, though. Alright. Let's move our attention over here to that giant worm chasing the women and children. Because it is hungry and desiring to replenish its strength. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Make sure I moved it correctly. I did. Fantastic. It is now Varin's turn. There's Varin. Those women and children are in danger. That giant worm is 245 feet away. Bonus action. I'm shooting at it. I want to make sure this hits, so I'm not going to use sharpshooter. However, since it's wounded, you know what? I am not going to use Colossus Slayer either. I'm just taking a swift quiver shot at it. .22 to hit for 11 damage on a creature that had 3 hit points. The women and children are, for the moment, except for that giant fat giant, except for that fat giant, they are no longer pursued. Satisfying. Then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to, use my second bonus action, this time with Sharpshooter, and Colossus Slayer if I hit. I'm going to take a shot at the encroaching giant T-Rex. 21 minus 5 is 16 to hit. I'm going to put Bow Slayer on the damage. There it is. Alright. 1 from Colossus Slayer, 10 from Sharpshooter, 13 from the arrow. That's 24... 29 damage. Thank you, Foe Slayer. To find the big fellow. The big lizard. Where is he? What did I say? 29? Yeah. Watch that health bar. Hey, look. He's bloodied. Mwahaha. Those hobgoblins are getting a little closer, so instead of readying... instead of readying an action, I'm going to go ahead and use my action to volley. Wrong button. This button. Adran's measuring movement. And... let's see, I can only get, what, 3 of them? What happens if I... Yeah, it looks like I only get 3 of them at a time. Unless... Drat. I can only get 3 at a time. They're just so evenly spaced. Well, might as well go for those 3. Disadvantage on the first shot on that lead hobgoblin. Because he's dodging. No sharpshooter, no Colossus Slayer. There we go. $22 to hit is... Yeah, that'll hit. That's 10 more than I needed. For 12 damage, which is 1 more than I needed. He dies. You die first. Alright, there's 2 more targets. No more disadvantage. Not Colossus Slayer, Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Here we go. 2 more shots. 25. Where are you? 25 minus 5 is a dirty 20 to hit. That pretty much hits. 10 from Sharpshooter, 13 from the arrow. That's 23 damage. Ow. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. There we go. 20 to hit. That's going to hit. For 23 damage, it's going to kill. And he drops. Final fellow. 20 minus 5 is 15 to hit. That hits. 10 from Sharpshooter, 6 from the arrow, 16 damage, and thus death. And Varin's gonna chuckle. I haven't even moved yet. Down to here. I can only go to here. And give Del a call. Over here, Del! Over here! And that's as far as I can go. Wait, hold on. Where's my... I just saw how close I've actually placed me to the T-Rex. I'm like, you know, that doesn't seem healthy. I already took a pretty big hit from one of the giants earlier. I'd rather keep some distance. Adran, you're up, sir. What would you like to do?
Don't worry, he's only got the tiny little arms. He can't do much.
And Adran, you're muted.
And yet still concentrating.
To be fair, Expedition's Retreat lasts for 10 rounds. Not 10 rounds, 10 minutes. That's 100 rounds. There we go.
That's 100 rounds. Yeah. So,
I know numbers.
The first mark that I got on here, or that first little blue circle, that's about 100 feet, so that is my movement plus dashing.
I have that at 90. There you go.
That 90? Yeah, 100. And then, Expeditious Retreat then puts me at that other circle up top.
Are you going around that hobgoblin immediately north of you?
You know what? For kicks and giggles, let's say he has an opportunity to attack me.
Alright, let's see if he can actually hit you. Pretty sure he's not gonna hit you.
We'll just have to wait and see.
As you blur past him. There it goes. You have an armor. Did you equip your shield earlier?
I did.
Yeah, he doesn't come close. Not even.
Even if I didn't, I would still be sitting at a 21.
Right?
So.
Not even close. Speaking of not even close, this snake fellow is moving very, very slowly. What is all that noise?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking again and drink to the fridge.
Oh, okay. 20, 40, 60, 80. Right, the big fellow. Might help if I know what his movement speed is, but I will find that out momentarily. Let's put him right here for now.
Yeah, good feeling's gone. Big fella moving. Good feeling's leaving.
I know exactly what you're referencing. Oh, right. I should probably move my player screen so people can see what's happening. All right, so this big fellow is coming stomping along, and he's going to use an action to dash.
What movie was that?
Yeah, that's what you're quoting. All right.
Yep. Good feelings getting further away.
I can't imagine as to why. Seeing as how you've utterly disappeared from his view, and he doesn't know exactly where you are anymore, this lone little fellow down here in the south is not going to give chase to Varin. And getting to, just for sake of ease.
He's not giving chase to you or chase to me?
He's not giving chase to Adran.
Okay.
He's giving chase to Varin. T-Rex is controlled still, but his rider controls him. Rather redundant, I think, there, but who knows. Okay, get rid of this. There we go. Movement speed. Okay. I hear crackling. What's going on?
Sorry. Me.
Oh. How dare you? How dare you?
I heard crackle, but no snap or pop.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. How dare he? Come on. To here.
Do you have any over there for us? You gonna share?
I mean, I do have extra, but
20. 40. And that's as far as he can go with dash, and this guy has no action to take, so he's gonna dodge. Right. The outpost commander. He's going to dash through the gates. There. And
keep going. Keep going over here. This way. Right over here. Go that way. Go. Keep running.
the writhing mound of vines and twigs and bloodthirsty branches dashes. And Dell, it is your turn. Do you wish to pursue the T-Rex?
I want my good feelings back. I was trying to get my good feelings, and then they all just, I was starting to get close, and then they all fled me again.
Oh, poor Dell.
So, full of bafflement and frustration and angst, I will wave my staff, murmur an incantation, and summon my good feelings back as I cast Spirit Guardian.
Oh no! What? Okay, that's a 15-foot aura.
Yes. Get a 5th level, I think.
Oh goodness, that's gonna be so much damage, and that's the start of their turn or the first time they move into your area. Putting a 15-foot aura on you, maybe not. I'll do that on this side. Eventually. 15 foot around that others can see. Alright, please keep in mind that it's 5th level, and that means 1d, so that's 2d8, so it's going to be a total of 5d8 for whoever fails their saving throws. Or succeeds, because it's half damage. Alright, and did you want to do movement? Or stand your ground?
I will try movement. We'll see. Just gonna go back.
Okay. That will trigger, let's see, 1 attack of opportunity.
I think I'll risk it.
Okay. Here it comes. Eventually. There it goes. I get a 16, which does not hit you. Alright, thank you, Dell. There he is.
Actually, that was. Hold on. I'm gonna move just a little bit further, I think. So that was 30 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and move my extra 10 feet.
Okay.
There we go.
And, yep, you're still within range of this guy's hand crossbow.
No, I'm not. There's grass in the way. See? Don't you see the tall grass?
On the plus side, it's a disadvantage because you're just over the range. Rolling that one more time, and I get a 12 to hit you.
Oh, luckily that misses.
However, this fellow is going to regain some hit points.
Glad I moved my last 10 feet.
I'm glad you did as well. Oops, too much. There we go. And now this troll is fully healthy. It did see acid coming from the east. Doesn't know where from. Does not like acid.
I have an arrow with his name on it.
Is it called Thía?
No. It was called Melf.
Oh, gotcha. I get you now. And then it's gonna try and search for you, Thía. This is gonna go so well for it. I promise.
20
What was your
feet
self-check?
below me with a... I think it's like 28 or something.
What do you mean 28? Oh, your stealth check. I get an 11. It has no idea where you are.
Yeah.
And top of the round to Thía. You are prone on the wall top. You've used athlete choice to stand back up. What would you like to do? Stand back up. Decisions.
I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Ooh, the big fellow. Go for the shot. You have, I believe, double check him. Yeah, you're hidden from him.
So stand up and take a shot at him.
Advantage on the shot. Sneak attack. If you hit, roll it. Ow. Eventually.
Oh, that's
17 minus 5 plus 2 from Bless. And that becomes 14 to hit. Your arrow went. Adran, you see a bolt of acid go flying over the wall to your southeast.
Hey, I'm on your side.
And then your follow-up comment is, oh, so that's where Thía is. Thía, you are not exposed, but you are still standing. You have enough time to duck back down. Thanks to your skulker feat.
Yes, I will duck back down.
But I would highly recommend moving. And don't forget, if you want to jump off the wall, you still do have the charm of Featherfall on you.
Move there, actually.
Very well.
Go move there, because that gives me a moving distance, I think.
Anything else for you, Thía?
Nope.
Excellent. Seeing now that a giant fat fellow is pursuing them, the escaping women and children are now going to dash around the creepy worm thing. And start heading back north. Seeing how slow that fellow is, the elderly prisoners that Del found are going to stay where they are. Basically, they're like, you know what? Let's just stay quiet. Staying quiet seems to be keeping us alive, so we'll stay quiet. 20, 40. Too far. 60. All right. Let's do this. Adran, you are now smack dab in the middle of a bunch of very angry hobgoblins who see you. Scream something about world enders. Kill the world enders!
This is my time to shine.
And oop, a little too far. There we go. There we go. And fine. The guy who took a stab at you earlier is going to move up. There you go.
I giggle with delight deep inside.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks coming at you, Adran. Unless one of them crits, I don't think they're going to hit you. Alright. The one immediately north of you. That's a no. Northeast of you. East of you? Ooh, getting closer. You get a 20.
Still short.
South of you. Oh, nat 1. Very short. And the one
you stuck
immediately
the
west.
sword straight into the ground.
Right? Alright, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, 2 nat 1s. They all utterly miss you.
You grovel in my presence.
Alright, so that was their turn. Switching. And man, oop, too hard. There we go. Alright. It is Varin's turn. Dun dun dun. Oh, and I'm standing in plant growth. Yay. Well, the women and children are no longer in immediate danger, but that T-Rex could prove to be a real problem. I'm going to shoot at it twice with swift quiver and sharpshooter on Colossus Slayer. If I hit, first shot. That's going to be a 20 to hit. I'm going to use Host Slayer on the damage. Goodness. So I rolled max for Colossus Slayer, 8 plus sharpshooter 10. Why don't I always have my calculator? Buttons. Here we go. Alright. 13 from the arrow and 5 from Colossus Slayer. That's a total of 36 damage on the big T-Rex lizard fellow. Right. Might help if I was on the right screen there. 36 damage. Watch that health bar. Press the button. There we go. He looks pretty badly wounded. I'm going to shoot him a second time. No Colossus Slayer. No Foe Slayer. Come on. Sharpshooter left arm.
Take him down!
Ooh, 27. Minus 5. 22 to hit. 10 from Sharpshooter. 7 from the arrow. Adran or Thía, one of you volunteer to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
A con save? What? Or do you want to roll a d20?
Just one of you volunteer. Thank you. That's a 13 plus 2. He fails his Constitution saving throw, takes massive damage as the Varin's second arrow slams home into his heart. Thank you, Adran. That hobgoblin was sitting about 15 feet up. Thía, would you roll me 1d6, please?
26, yes.
He takes 4 bludgeoning damage from falling from that height and lands prone in plant growth. That's gonna suck. Alright, so that was just Quiver's 2 attacks. Can't go that far. There we go. Get to here. Hi, Del. Oh, Adran seems to be in a bit of trouble. Not really, but for the sake of description, he seems to be in trouble. There's about 4 bad guys there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bad guys.
No.
Volley! Normal.
That no gets an inspiration.
What now?
I think you should get an inspiration for no.
Who gets inspiration? Thea, I can't hear you.
Adran.
Adran, do you already have inspiration? Alright, he already has inspiration. 17 minus 5 is 12 to hit on the... Let's see, let's choose this guy, so that's a miss.
Oh, I wanted to fight them!
I just said I missed my first shot. 23 minus 5 is 18 to hit. So that's going to hit for 18 damage. So far, I've only removed 1.
That one was mine.
Hey, you've taken multiple of my kills before. What are you complaining about?
Oh, so now we're keeping score?
I'm a hunter. I always keep score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm a fighter. I always kill your score.
You always what? Okay, here we go.
Must remember the dibs.
16 minus 5 is 11. Sorry, what was that for you?
I was thinking, must remember to call dibs in the future.
I always call dibs, and you regularly ignore my dibs. 18 minus 5 is 13 to hit. That's a glancing blow. 22 becomes 11 points of damage and death. And final attack, 26 minus 5, 21 to hit for 17 damage and death. There, see, I left you some.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
I spent all that time running just to get over here and take care of these guys for you, and you just take them away from me.
You went up against. You decided to go that far against a bunch of hobgoblins, knowing I have volley. That's your fault.
Yeah, well, you had a T-Rex to deal with. You can also deal with the fat guy and the lizard one.
Oh, I'll handle them next. Don't worry. Besides, I still got a hobgoblin down here to deal with, and I left you. I left you too. You've taken multiple of my kills before, and this means because of your level 20 capstone, Adran, as we move to your turn, so it's hugely relevant. You could attack
and I
each
get
of those twice.
4 strikes. 4 strikes.
Yep. They're gonna
Okay,
suffer.
I'm gonna take care of the guy to the north of me.
Let's see it. Do it to it.
Now, I want to say I put away my scimitar and pulled out sanguine nonetheless.
I'm pretty sure
one.
you activated it on one of your previous turns, and you currently have it set to lightning.
Yes.
Ouch.
Walker, I know.
Yeah, right. The Thunderlord speaks with his lightning blade.
Ha ha! This'll be
19 to hit. He had not 19. He takes 8 points of lightning damage for a shocking blow.
And then again.
Same target.
Same target.
Excellent. 16. He does not have that much, and now he does not have life, as he takes another 7 points of damage and death.
Haha. Now it takes 2 to tango.
You can just hear Varin seething to the east, like, you've taken my kills before and had no qualms with it. How do you like it? Go for it, Adran. There's 1 target remaining.
With 1.21 gigawatt stab.
19 hits for 9 damage, but not death. Close, though.
And then 1 final swing for death!
Would you like to use inspiration?
Oh, yes, I would.
For death! I miss with a nat one.
Sorry, Bernard.
Is it reasonable to offer a second inspiration for that?
We'll let him use what he currently has.
And death!
Okay, for a second there I thought I was going to get you a second nat one. 28 for 13 damage. Minus 13, not 13. There we go. That kills him. And now you
So
can give
do
him an inspiration point, Thea.
Okay, that was
Inspiration for the
actually
death
pretty
call.
epic.
Oh, sorry,
I
hold
use
on.
an inspiration, and then I get an inspiration point back.
Indeed.
Within the same
What was that, Thea?
I was just saying inspiration for the death call.
Right? Adran, aren't you so glad I wiped out all the other hobgoblins for you so that you could focus on the last 2, because apparently you needed the help.
Oh. I could have gone a couple more rounds.
I mean, there is a big mound of earth chasing you.
Yeah, not really too fond about that, so I'm going to,
Oh yeah,
run.
that's right, you have movement. And expeditious retreat.
Yes. So, I'm gonna start heading out over here to these guys. So, where 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, that puts me about here.
Aren't you so fond of the enormous map?
Very, very fond of it.
Oh,
and
good.
then I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That would put me right here to these guys. Hey guys, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm coming to join the crew to slay you.
Do you speak Goblin?
I do speak Goblin.
Do you say this in Goblin?
I do say this in Goblin.
Alright, roll me a deception check.
Okay. Oh, gotta pull my page up.
Yes, you do.
Deception. Here we go. I'm gonna use my inspiration point so that I'm rolling at advantage.
All right. Probably a good call.
It was worth a shot.
Well, he's not confused by you. How about this fellow? Nope, neither are confused by you. Your clever wordplay holds no power here.
Then I changed my wording to "Hello there."
All right. Well, that was your 4 attacks and 2 deaths, and your movement. Nicely done, sir.
And deception failed.
Yes, your failed deception, despite
I
inspiration.
failed deception. Oh well.
This fellow is going to move that far. Woohoo! All right, this guy's gonna get to about here. I can close this character sheet. I don't need that anymore. I think I can get rid of that one. Yep, Adran, you're in range. Remember, this enormous stone-skinned looking fellow is going to swing a giant club of stone at you, sir. Both attacks at normal. I get a 16 and a 27 to hit. Would you like to cast shield?
Shield!
This enormous club just crapoosh against the barrier of your shield. That's a fair bit of damage. Alright, where's this fellow? Alright, he's chasing. This guy's trying to chase after Varin. Here he is. This fellow, right down here. He's about to go into plant growth. Come on. 20. 40. 60 with the bonus action. 20. And that's as far as he can get with his action. Right. The hobgoblin that got knocked off his T-Rex mount is going to stand up with a bit of bruising, like, ow. That costs half of his movement. So he's not prone. And he's going to chase after Varin. There we go. And then action to dash. Yeah, look at that. He got right up next to Varin. The fellow that's standing next to you, Adran, he's going to attack you, sir. This makes sense to me. And he's going to attack you with advantage. However, Adran, take note. The fellow who's attacking you, this fellow right here, the one attacking with advantage, all attacks against him have advantage until the start of his next turn.
Bring it.
Wait, hold on. Not roll. There we go. Okay, so I get a 13 to hit you, which is not much.
Kaping! Off my shield.
Precisely. Thía, what range is your blind sense and your blind sight?
Blind sense, I believe, is 15. Blind sight. Oh, hold on, just a second. No, I'm not even sure which one has which name. Just a second.
Bless you.
Sorry, I forgot to go to the mic. My bad. Oh, I'm in the wrong character sheet. No wonder I can't find my blind sense.
Oh dear.
I was just like scrolling up and down, like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I'm in Dell's sheet.
That would not help you.
Blind Sense is my natural rogue ability at 10 feet.
Okay.
And Blind Sight from my Bat Eye Berry, I think it was,
Correct.
would have been 15 feet.
Okay. You don't sense anything yet from either senses, but you do hear something starting to crawl up the wall outside the outpost. Dell, it is your turn, sir.
I had a question earlier.
I might have
Dell
answered.
start here.
What?
Wait, I don't think I can. Just a second.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians. And designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. Okay, I don't think I was able to see Adran when I cast my Spirit Guardians.
I don't think you could.
So, that's annoying. Well, not quite sure what to do for the moment. I don't. Throw a bolt of bright magic at the big demon. Is this looking like a demon thing? Like, what does this look like?
It looks like an enormous, somewhere between 15 and 20 foot tall humanoid with stone
Basically,
skin.
iron knuckles.
It looks like a giant, not a demon.
Okay, well, I'll still shoot it. I won't call it demon thing anymore, but I'll still shoot it.
That's fair.
And
Can you hit him? Are you sure?
oh, sad.
Ooh, 14 to hit. No,
Can
you
I throw
don't hit.
inspiration on that?
I'm sorry?
Can I throw inspiration on that?
Certainly.
Oh, I can?
Yes, I said certainly. Yes, you may. You certainly may. That's a crit.
Duck,
Alright.
Adrian! Go catch that one!
Critical shot.
So that's a total of 24 damage. And now that guy's highlighted thanks to Guiding Bolt, and any attack against him... No, sorry. The next attack against him has advantage. Watch that health bar for 24 damage. Alright, so we want to see how much damage you did to him? There you go.
Well, it did something.
It did something. Indeed. Anything else for you, Del?
I have a move.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
That there. And I will warn Agent to be very careful not to walk into my zone of control. As my
So you just...
my
you
spirits
blast.
are not well tamed at this moment.
You blast the big fellow, run up, and tell it, don't come near me! Fair enough.
I'm at a loss for words.
The fellow standing right next to you, Adran. Right here, the one south of you. Alright, he's going to try and hit you with a sword. It's going to go
Let
so
me
well.
try.
He swings at you twice,
Kaping, kaping.
and misses you twice.
I yawn. Oh.
Not sure where the acid arrow came from earlier. And dashing towards Del. And has to make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Alright, Del, would you like to put 5 Delta 8 radiant damage on that troll for me?
Very much so.
That was 10 feet of movement.
goes to my ancestors, so I'll have the revenge for the trouble you caused me earlier.
20 feet. 30 feet. Okay. That's 23 radiant damage to the spell that just dashed to catch up to you. Alright. Top of the round. Thea.
Dell's having second thoughts. This did not. This isn't looking as good.
This seems now unwise.
Thea's gonna come up along the wall again
Okay.
and stand up and take a shot at the troll.
Excellent. You have advantage on the shot.
Advantage. Sharpshooter. Neat. Yes. An acid.
Alright, this is 29. I'm sorry, can I finish checking numbers for please?
Nice.
29 minus 5 is 24, plus 1 is 25 to hit. Yes, that hits. 10 from sharpshooter, 32 from sneak attack, and 8 from acid, for a total of 50 points of damage. Watch that guy's health bar. Once I can choose the guy. Come on. There we go. Watch that health bar. Ouch! Anything else for you? Thea?
Ouch!
I'm gonna say, take that, Harry. And
Uh-uh.
I don't know if he's actually Harry or not, but I'm calling him Harry anyways.
Valid. He looks quite rotund.
Then I'll crouch back down. I'll hide, and I'll be moving again a little after I hit my stealth check button.
Alright. Remember, you get advantage on the stealth check if you move no more than half of your movement speed. That's a 35 stealth check.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to cover more than half my movement speed, because I'm going to move while I'm crawling.
No, that's just how far you move, not how much movement you spend. So if you stay under, let's see. If you stay under 27 feet of movement, I will accept a roll a stealth check with advantage. There we go. I know words.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over that a little bit.
So explain again, why am I not allowed to walk into Dell's little circle of dominion?
Dell could not see you when he cast Spirit Guardians, so he could not designate you as a safe creature.
Yeah.
So if you walk into his area, you have to make a Wisdom saving throw and take damage.
Ah, okay. I'll try to stay out of that aura.
That makes sense. Thea, I apologize for stepping on you.
Guardians are not. No worries. My guardians are not well tamed right now. They're looking at pretty much anyone around me with deadly intent.
But I have a shield.
Moving to the escaping women and children who see the big fellows heading their way, and they're going to scream and run north. They're going to dash. Dash! Too far. No, go down one. There we go. Alright, the elderly people still in the prison in their little cell are going to whimper and cry and be like, oh, someone let us out, please. And
you really don't want to come out right now.
Fat fellow is going to dash. And okay, give me a second. Okay. We move now to Varin, who finds himself suddenly confronted by a hobgoblin. Varin just kind of looks at this hobgoblin. Today's not really your day, is it? And I'm going to disengage. Now I no longer have disadvantage on my shots. Bonus action, Swift Quiver. I'm going to target that guy who just took acid damage. I want to hit him for sure, so I'm going to disengage Sharpshooter, but add Colossus Slayer on the hit. Longbow, don't fail me now. Oh, wow. Longbow failed me now. And no inspiration point to help. Well, that's disappointing. So instead, I'm going to bonus action shoot at the Hobgoblin. And I will put, since my shot did not hit, Sharpshooter, Colossus Slayer on this shot. Please don't fail me now. Okay, that's 24 to hit. That will hit. Pretty darn sure. So I'm going to put Foe Slayer on that. This is going to hurt you a lot. Okie dokie. 10 from Sharpshooter, 8 from Colossus Slayer, 13 from the arrow, and 5 from Foe Slayer. I know words. So I shoot him at almost point blank range and deal him 36 points of damage. Watch that health bar. Ouch. Oh yeah, you're definitely mine. There's 5 feet of movement, 50 feet left. Oh look, I'm in the really hard to reach area. Come get me. Adran, sir, it is your turn. Shield ends on you.
Yep, and I just gotta check on something real quick.
Not allowed.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, that settles it. I know what I'm gonna do. So, I'm actually going to drop my expeditious retreat.
What?
And as soon as I do that, I summon darkness.
So just bear in mind, you're using your action to cast darkness?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'll put the aura on you. Excuse me. The aura, what's it, 20 feet?
Come on, where is it? 15-foot radius sphere.
Thank you. And save. Alright, so you drop, so you cast the spell, which immediately ends Expeditious Retreat.
Yep.
Did you, out of curiosity, oh yeah, this actually does, I forgot, you have your improved war magic feature.
Mm-hmm.
You can make one weapon attack.
I can. And I choose to hit the guy directly in front of me.
The one immediately south of you?
Yeah.
Or, okay, thank you. Proceed.
And, sorry, I have it on advantage. Let's turn it back to normal.
That's much better, thank you, sir.
And attack.
Oh, 23 to hit for 7 shocking damage is not quite death.
Oh, come here.
He's like,
And then I choose to move just slightly away.
Triggering no attacks of opportunity because everyone's blind.
And that will end my turn.
That's as far as you want to move?
Yeah.
You're sure? Okay. Didn't notice.
Yep.
That's as far as you want to move?
Yep.
And now... Stop dying.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Alright, this fellow is going to try and run. very, very slowly. This fellow now has disadvantage on attacking you. Adran, you are 15 feet away from this big fellow, yes?
Just about.
His club comes swinging at you from 15 feet away.
Oh dear.
At disadvantage, I get a 15 to hit. And an 11. So that misses.
Ooh. The ground rumbles right next to me. Ooh, hey, that's that's a miss.
The ground rumbles and the ground splits open. He's gonna step this way.
If he does step that way, he's barely touching the aura of Del.
He is just outside of it, actually. And then he's going to run forwards, vault over the wall, and land with a crashing boom, half in and half out of the darkness.
Oh goodness, I hear more booming and thudding.
This guy. This guy's trying to get to Varin.
It's Sauron!
Okay. Come on. 20, 40, 60 with dash. Bonus action dash. 20. Yep, that's as far as he can go. Alright. The fellow Varin just shot. Kind of looks around woozily and is going to give chase. He's a gangster. 30 feet. Action to dash for another 30. Which means he can only get... Oh, come on. He can only get 2. There. You know, it's just going to be a really bad day to be him. Oh, hey! Del, get ready to roll some dice because someone's starting his turn in your area.
Sucker.
What was that? Alright, 5 Delta radiant damage.
That was that's what that was.
What was that, Adran?
Oh, I said that was comedy. I heard that from my own kitchen and I was laughing so hard.
5 Delta 8 radiant damage means 20. He's standing in complete darkness and takes radiant damage as these spirits just start carving pieces out of his chest for 20 damage. Ah! Ah! And now he's in complete darkness. He is going to use his action. He's going to attack you with advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage, so he's going to swing at you at normal, sir. I get a whopping 13. Pretty sure that misses. Okay. Thía, you're looking over at the southern side, the southern wall, the wall to the south of you, when what looks like living vines and branches and brambles come slithering and crawling and up over the wall top. Del, it is your turn. I'm sorry?
I did not think plants typically grew that fast. That's not normal.
Del, it is your turn.
Only in this world.
Yeah, only in this world.
Del cannot see Adran, But he is familiar with the darkness spell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about the same size as his guardian spell. So
I'm
give or
hopping up
take-
and down. I'm waving at you.
I just see a slight wobble on the giant sphere of darkness that's standing right there. But I'm pretty sure I can get right up next to it and not be within 15 feet of Adran.
One way to find out.
So I'm gonna go right about there.
That will trigger an attack of opportunity.
That's a bummer.
Let's see.
And that's how the game works.
But I get a 15. That misses.
You can't see me through my wonderful guardians of fate. I will soon devour you, you hairy lummox!
Well,
I
Del,
don't even know if call him Harry or not. I just keep calling him Harry.
I accept. Del, that was your movement. Did you want to use your action for anything?
I'm. Can I see the big troublesome thing? I cannot.
From where you're currently standing, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I don't think I can see past the darkness.
It's a 15-foot sphere, so it reaches up 15 feet. And you're standing like right at the bottom of it. Pretty sure you can't look 15 feet up.
Distance? Nope, just a second. I'm just trying to find the right spell. Addiction lights, mending. Never mind. I think I'll just end my turn.
Noted, Del. Get ready to roll for me, if you would, 5 Delta 8, because someone has to make a wisdom saving throw. Saving throw, wisdom.
My ancestors thirst for blood.
And
They will
he
consume
fails.
you all.
5 Delta 8 radiant damage as this poor hobgoblin fails the saving throw. Okay. So he had 4 hit points left. Emphasis on the past tense.
I hear screams of pain in the darkness.
And death.
Oh, wait, the darkness is still there. Good, it's not Adran.
No, that's really me. I'm just stretching my back. Oh!
And wisdom saving throw, go. And he took acid damage, so he doesn't get to regain hit points currently.
Feel the fury of my fathers.
5 Delta 8 radiant damage, please. Ouch. Alright. Top of the round, Thea. It is to you.
Feel the fists of my fury. That was my fists.
Noted.
Things at 15 feet tall. I don't think I can see that. I will take a shot. No, wait. Yes. I will take a shot at the, growing bundle of weeds.
That makes sense. You have advantage on the shot. Sneak attack if you hit.
That's what that's asked.
Oops, wrong button.
Man.
17. Why am I opening this? 17. Let's see. Minus 5 is 12. Plus 4 is 16 to hit. Come on. That hits. Roll damage. Checking. Okay. That's 10 from sharpshooter. Oh my goodness, that's 3 6s and 2 1s. 10 from sharpshooter, 36 sneak attack, and 10 acid damage, for a total of 56 damage. Watch that health bar. There you go.
Eat Roundup, you ball of mulch.
Eat Roundup? I will not give inspiration point because you don't know what weed killer is in this universe. Thía, you stood up using your athlete feet. You have 50 feet of movement, I believe. Yes, 50 feet of movement. And your bonus action.
I'm going to run along the wall a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to jump down using my feather fall.
Nice.
Jumping down.
You can just jump.
I count the full 30 feet.
No, when you fall, you don't. When you fall, you do not use movement at all.
Okay. So that was 5, 25, 30, because it did have to move 5 feet just to get off the wall.
Yep. So and you have 20 feet remaining?
Yes, over here.
Okay.
I'm a bonus action hide while I'm back here.
What are you hiding from?
The wall of shambling mound stuff? The weed thing?
I'm gonna say you cannot hide from it currently. There's not. Oh wait, hold on. There's that build. Let me check something.
Because isn't this thing like 10 feet tall?
It is 10 feet tall. However, you cannot hide from it. Pretty sure. Actually, I gotta check that. Hang on. Pardon me, one moment. While I quickly look something
up. It will always find you, no matter where you are.
Wow. Nice job. Give me 1 second to find this.
I didn't think I could go that low.
Neither did I. I'm impressed. Okay, Thía, please give me an insight check.
Working on it, just fixing my settings back to normal. There we go.
You're not sure exactly what's happening in this particular moment.
How about, because unless this thing's like kind of full of holes to where it can be seen right through.
Well,
how about?
Okay, hold up. Let me point something out to Thía that she would get with her kind of intuitive sense, despite her 7 stealth check. The vines are moving of their own volition and have no physical eyes to see with. So it must be using some form of sense other than sight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I was gonna say is like basically what I was gonna do is I'm just gonna go behind this thing and hide.
Sure.
And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right. Roll stealth check. At normal. Just to verify. All right, there's the use of reliable talent for a stealth check of 27. Nice job, Thía. Anything else for you?
Yeah. Question: Is the troll dead or just unconscious?
Well, I was gonna play with you here a little bit, but to be fair, you're also level 20 and you faced trolls before. It is not dead.
Okay. Not arguing. I was curious because I hit it with the acid.
You hit it with it. Well, you hit it with acid, and then after that, it did not regenerate, and was dropped unconscious. However, it has to take acid or fire. This is something that we've experienced before. It has to take acid or fire damage prior to the start of its turn, after going to 0 hit points in order to stay down. I think is how it's phrased correctly. So basically, your acid damage prevented it from regaining its 10 hit points is just not enough to keep it down. Okay? Okay. Alright, anything else for you, Thía?
No.
Alrighty. In that case, we move to the women and children who are still running in fear for their lives. Ooh, pardon me. Not there we go. There we go. That far. The elderly prisoners are, well, being elderly, I guess. Move too far. And to there. Alright, and then... Come on. Alright, Varin's turn. Alright, this hobgoblin here is being a bit of a problem. I'm going to shoot him. Normal, sharpshooter, Colossus Slayer, because he's wounded. Okay, so it's 24 to hit. I'll put Foe Slayer on the damage. That's a total of 28. 5 from Colossus Slayer, 10 from Sharpshooter, 8 from the arrow, and 5 from the Foe Slayer. So that's 20 and 8, 28 damage. And... right. This button. What did I say? 28? 28. That hobgoblin dies. Varin just kind of looks at him like, I was gonna shoot you more. Rude. Turn around and shoot at this guy with my second attack. No Colossus Slayer, no Foe Slayer. Just Sharpshooter. That's a 20 to hit for 19 total damage. 10 from Sharpshooter, 9 from the arrow, and death. And that still leaves me my bonus action. This guy looks pretty healthy. I'm going to target that guy. The mound. The plants. Sharpshooter, sure. Let's try it. Oh, not one. I miss. Fine. I'll shoot at the big fat fellow, the giant, with my final shot. And there's a crit. 10 from Sharpshooter and 8 from the crit, plus 7. Sorry.
Oh, just 33 with a nat 20.
Yeah, right. Archery fighting style is pretty big. Alright, so that is 15, 25 damage with the crit. Watch that health bar. And wow, fat guy still alive. I'm going to move to here. Adran, we are to you, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to swap out the element of lightning to force on my sanguine nonetheless.
Noted. Adjusting. Oop. Force, not Fiorce. Or Fiorce? There you go.
And then I move over here.
Triggering no attack of opportunity.
To the big giant guy. And here's my first attack.
That definitely hits. 26 to hit for 6 damage.
Yeah, because at first I wasn't sure if lightning would do anything to him.
Right?
But then I figured, hey, I can't miss when it comes to force.
Yeah. That's valid. And nat 20. 16 damage.
Now, if I could just do that again, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing. But no banana oil. 24 still hits for 6 damage.
Oh, well, I'll still take it.
I thought you would. Final
And
shot.
that's the last one.
21 hits for 13 damage.
Yes.
In
Wow,
one round,
look at
you
that.
bloodied him.
Nice.
Anything else for you, sir?
Jeez Louise.
And
Very nice.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Alrighty. Nice job, Adran. Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Double checking. I can get rid of this one. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that one. Sorry, I'm clearing out character sheets. Okay. The big snake fellow is seeing Varin. He's going to pull out his longbow. Double checking. Okay. Yeah, okay. Going to attack Varin twice. Well, there's a nat 1. And an 11. Neither hits. And then it's going to try and slither away. 20, 40. There you go. Alright, Adran, the big fellow that you just massively wounded, he's rather annoyed at you. He's going to attack you. At disadvantage thanks to darkness. Whew, excuse me. I get a 16
All right,
and
let's
an
see it.
11.
Oh,
One of
both
those-
misses.
One of those was 20. Would have been a 25. Thea, get ready. Sorry, Thea. Del, get ready to roll me 5 Delta 8. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna fail. He fails. Shocker.
The doom comes to you.
How much damage do you do? 28 radiant damage. Watch that health bar. Oh look, he's alive.
5 ghost
What'd you say?
says 5 ghostly spirits come ripping through you. Ha 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 ha.
Right. Shockingly, he's going to actually move closer to you. 10, 20. And with advantage, he's going to attack you, Del.
Woo.
It did not roll with advantage. Try that again. I get a 12. I think I miss.
Yes. I block you with my staff. And I get ready to thump you in the head.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, look, Del, it's your turn.
Hmm.
If you have anything that can do fire damage or set fire, for example, a tinder kit,
And that's what I want to do. It just feels really weird to do that with a creature next to me. That doesn't seem quite right.
what?
With this guy right next to me. Weird, tiny looking hobgoblin dude.
Okay. Well, Del, you've adventured with us enough times. If you can do fire or acid damage to that troll, it's not going to get back up.
My spirit guardians, I think, will keep it down for the time being anyways, as long as I'm standing here. You know what? Can I... first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to... Wait, what are my stats? Yeah, I'm going to try to draw a dagger and stab the goblin next to me. The hobgoblin thing.
Do you have a dagger?
It shows in my inventory, and I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be removed. Now that I think about it. It does show in my inventory, but yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be there anymore.
That dagger's not supposed to be there anymore.
Alright, Alright, I'll just back away from... yeah.
Side note, you could use spiritual weapon.
I don't really want to cast a spell for that right now.
Very well.
Actually, you know what? For kicks and giggles, what the heck? I'll do something else.
Alright. What's your something else?
I'll just blast him.
Alright, so he is within 5 feet, so that would be at disadvantage. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'll back away first and then I'll blast him.
Okay, that will trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay. Attack of opportunity with advantage. Oh, during the turn. Never mind. Not with advantage. Not with advantage. Ignore the with advantage. So 22 to hit. You can use Shadow Shield.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. 17 plus 5. That 22 will hit no matter what.
Okay, never mind.
Alright, so
this might have been a giant mistake.
So that's 11 damage to you, and then the Constitution saving throw. Just see if you can hold on to your concentration. As you also blast him with 18 radiant damage, and that does save your saving throw. That's a success. And you obliterate him. He is very, very dead. And you keep Spirit Guardians. Good job, Del.
Not quite
Anything
the
else
way
for
I
you?
was gonna do that, but oh well.
Anything else for you, Del?
Nope.
Okay. The troll is going to regain consciousness and make a saving throw. Get ready to roll me 5 Delta 8. Let's see if he stays conscious. I'm gonna say no. He falls back down. So his eyes open. His eyes open. He looks around, and the spirits all just like slap him, and he goes back to sleep. Thea, what would you like to do?
Oh. I'm going to run up this way, just past Del's spirits.
I'm pretty sure
into the
Del did.
darkness,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
You attack it at normal, no sneak attack.
What about my blind sight? Wouldn't that allow me to see through the darkness?
Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Blind sight lets you
I
see
do
through
have
the
my
darkness. You have advantage on the shot. You have advantage on the shot. Sneak attack if you hit.
You're welcome.
And 25 minus 5 is 20 plus. I'm sorry, I'm still reading. Let's see, guy. Plus 3. That's what it is. 23 to hit, hits. 10 from sharpshooter. Wow. 2 6s, 2 1s. 33 sneak attack, and 6 from the arrow. So that's 49 damage. Watch that health bar. There you go. Anything else for you, Thea?
I am going to revel and hide in Agent's darkness.
Alright, let's see the stealth check. The hide action. Hide bonus action.
wait.
That's a 29 stealth check. Very nice. You feel fairly well hidden.
Yep, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. The women and children seem to have gotten the idea that staying on the edge of these plants, excuse me, seems to be a really good idea. They're going to run. There we go. The elderly are still prisoners. That's gotta be rough. And this guy is now going to charge directly at Varin. Eventually. There we go. Alright, Varin's turn. No, not Varin's turn. Adran, you can't see anything. But you hear the ground suddenly rip open somewhere. Adran, I need your choice. Strength or dexterity saving throw, please. As you sense something hurtling out of the air towards you. A strength save, is that what you wanted?
That's why I rolled it.
Fair enough. Would you like to use Indomitable?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Let's see it. Nope, that's not enough. Thía, please roll me 3 delta 6 plus 4 plus 3 delta 6 plus 4. As I have been trying to use this ever since I first started using this creature. Adran, you are knocked prone by a massive weight. And you're going to take 16 and 15. You're going to take 31 points of damage. I need 2 Constitution saving throws with advantage each. I need 10 or higher on both rolls. That's one success. And another success. You maintain concentration on darkness. You are currently prone. So there we go. Double checking.
How much hit did I take? It was
31 total.
31 total. Okay. Ouch.
Indeed. You are not. Double checking. Alright, you are not grappled. Alright, you're just prone. Cool?
Okay.
Okay. In which case, we move to Varin. Okay. Things are looking a little better. Sounds a little noisy over there in that bubble of darkness, but things over here are looking pretty good. For a point of reference, Varin cannot see what just happened. But Varin can see this big fat fellow. I'm going to shoot him. Let's see, what round are we on? I have, let's see, 4 rounds? Yeah, 4 rounds left on Swift Quiver. This is not a favorite foe of mine, so I don't get Foe Slayer. Aww, sad. First shot. 23 to hit. Yes, that hits. 1 from Colossus Slayer, 10 from Sharpshooter, and 13 from the arrow, for a total of 24 damage and death. Aw, you're not a Cyclops. I don't get to collect your eye. Rude. Targeting this snake fellow. No Colossus Slayer. Sorry?
I was just thinking, given that it's regular giant, aren't there just 2 different eyes that you could collect now?
Not the same. 32 becomes 27, 10 from sharpshooter, 13 from the arrow, that's 23. That hits. I have 2 more shots. You know, I'm kind of annoyed that that mound over there got away scot-free. I'm going to take 1 shot at it. Sharpshooter on. No, not that button. This button. That'll hit. 27 to hit, 16 damage, 10 from sharpshooter, and 6 from the arrow. I'm going to shoot the big mound of plants again. I just realized something based on my own thoughts earlier. I can't shoot it. It's on the wrong side of the wall for me. So instead, I'm going to shoot the snake with that third shot for the 16. There we go. And 4th shot. That is 11 and misses. Bummer. Too far. There we go. Adran, we move to your turn, sir. You are currently prone. In darkness.
So I just have to move half my movement speed to no longer be prone?
Correct.
Is there anything on top of me right now?
Currently, no.
Okay. So something just hit me and knocked me prone.
Yes. Something really big with sharp claws.
It kind of burst out from underneath you, didn't it?
It burst out from the ground somewhere in this region.
Oh, great.
I thought it popped up underneath him.
Nope. Burst up out of the ground in a flying leap and crashed into Adran.
Well, I'm going to take my first shot at the giant, who is now almost dead.
True. Thank you, Thea. You're attacking at normal sword. Go for the attack.
Make him suffer!
Below the kneecaps.
Ooh, ouch. 13 is below the kneecaps, you cut a blade of grass.
I cut a blade of grass.
Indeed. It tickles him.
So that's a miss.
He giggles.
Let me try that again.
28 will hit for 6. There you go.
I was really hoping to take him down in 2.
And 24 to hit for 13. You want to know the really annoying part? He only had 12 hit points left when you started your turn.
Wow.
He crashes with a heavy boom and a wistful, weeping cry.
And now I want to use my bonus action to change back into lightning.
Noted. You have 1 final attack and the rest of your movement.
I'll take a swing at whatever knocked me over, thank you.
You are right next to it, sir.
Oh, good. Well, take that then.
Wrong character sheet. Close this. And close this. There it is. Alright. 16 to hit. Is a glancing blow for half damage, sir. There you go.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Adran?
Well, let's see. I don't like this guy. And, well, let's see. I've already attacked him, so he's not going to attack me back.
And you have darkness on. You have 20 feet remaining.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's about as good as it can get.
True. Anything else for you, sir?
No, I don't think so.
Very well. In which case, whoop, what's happening? There we go. The big snake is going to take some shots at Varin. Once I find the character sheet, there we go. There's a crit. The 19 will miss, but the crit will hit. Except, I'm going to use my reaction. I haven't done this for a while. Wrong button. So I'm going to take 1 point of damage. From a crit. Haha. And a Constitution saving throw. 10 or higher. Gasp! Swift's quiver goes away. No. That was. I have no more. I have no more 5th level spell slots. Uh, 2040. Yep. All right. The mount. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Just can't really keep anyone in reach.
Not really, no. That slow movement is really hurting it. Del, it is your turn. If you have anything that can cause fire damage or acid, there's a prone troll at your feet.
Yes, feeling at least a little bit safer now.
And you also
I am
regain
going
10
to
hit
take
points.
out. Thank you. I'm going to take out my tinderbox, and
Okay.
I guess I'll wait. See. I guess
I'm
I could
sorry, you'll
interaction. I guess I could drop my staff, interaction, take out my tinderbox, and then use an action to light it. Yes.
I accept.
Cool. I'm
That causes-
gonna light the big hairy lummox on fire.
The big hairy lummox catches on fire and squeals in its unconscious death throes.
Suffer, sucker.
Now you can walk away, however doing so would mean leaving your staff of healing behind. Don't forget your 10 hit points for regeneration.
Yes, I am not leaving my staff.
'Cause-
So.
Okay. So you're going to stay right where you are. Yes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round to Thía. Excuse me. You are in
I'm
darkness.
going to.
You are in darkness,
Okay.
you are hidden, and you have blind sight. And you're right next to this big scary thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna interaction take out my no, I'm not. I'm gonna back up this way.
Triggering no attack of opportunity.
Then I'm gonna shoot it. 'Cause
That
I
makes
want
sense.
my sharpshooter.
That makes sense. Let's see it.
At advantage, yes.
Yes, at advantage.
Oh wait, no.
26 minus 5 plus 1. So minus 4, that's 22 to hit. That hits. Damage, please. 10 from sharpshooter. 38 from sneak attack. And 10 from the arrow. So it's 58 damage. Watch that health bar. Oh, I just realized the dice are covering it. There you go, it's bloodied. Anything else for Thía?
Aha! That's for biting my friend, or ramming it, or hitting it, or clawing. I don't know what you did. That's for being stuck.
Being a sucky. Okay. Sure, why not? Anything
Oh, I
else for
just
you,
said
Thía?
being sucky.
Okay.
As in just being annoying, being
Okay.
obnoxious.
Sure. Anything else for you, Thía?
Yeah, I'm gonna just move and hide.
Thank you. And you... Okay. Good roll. I don't know exactly how far you moved, if you want to roll with advantage.
Where did I move? Like 15 feet? I guess I can.
Yeah, 15 feet total. Yeah, you can roll with advantage. Okay, so you're hidden with stealth check at 32. And that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Wrong button. This button. The escaping women and children are going to run straight-ish north. And a little bit more. A little bit more. Too far. There we go. The elderly are prisoners. Alright. Dell. As the darkness moves suddenly northwards, you see coming into view from beneath the darkness a boulette, a land shark that we've of a such kind that we've seen before. It's going to dig its way this way. Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay. Hang on. Adran, I need your choice, strength or dexterity saving throw, as it leaps at you once more, sir. Till you see this huge thing just move away and then burst up into the air with a powerful surge of muscles, heading straight into the darkness. Nat 20! That is a success. So you're going to take
that sucker.
Right. You're going to take half damage. You are not going to be knocked prone. And you are going to be pushed 5 feet out of its space into an unoccupied space of your choice.
While on my sword.
Yeah, roll me 3 delta 6 plus 4 and 3 delta 6 plus 4, please. Adran, you're going to take half from these. Thea?
Yeah, working on it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Don't know if that'll do it.
3 delta 6?
I
No.
did one of them.
Yeah. Adran, that's going to be 5 points.
Sorry.
And 7. 5 and 7. And then I need 2 Constitution saving throws. At advantage, I'm looking for 10 on both or higher. Whenever you're ready. That's a nat 20. Not a nat 20, but close. You succeed on both your saving throws, you're not knocked prone, and you only took 12 points of damage from that.
Haha.
We move to Varin, who just lost Swift Quiver. That was my last spell slot. That guy right there. Okay. You know, I've seen which way it's going. Let's see, how many spell slots do I have left? Do I really want to waste it? No. It'd be hilarious to make it watch its step as it coils. But that would be senseless to waste right now. I'm going to shoot at it. With Colossus Slayer and Sharpshooter if I hit. Sharpshooter. There we go. Okay, you know what? I will do one other thing. I will cast a spell on it. My last first level spell slot for... I don't know why it rolled anything. But I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on it. I have no idea why it rolled that many different dice. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. So, Hunter's Mark, check. Concentrating. Hunter's Mark, Hunter's Mark, Hunter's Mark. There you are. That's 14 to hit for a glancing blow. Oh, bummer. 1 from Colossus Slayer, 2 from Hunter's Mark, 10 from Sharpshooter, and 8 from the Cold Arrow. for a total of 21 becomes 10 damage. Alright, so that hits. I'm gonna shoot it one more time. No Colossal Slayer, everything else remains. Okay, well that hits it again, but again only for half damage. 21, so that's another 10. Fair enough. 4 from Hunter's Mark, 10 from Sharpshooter, and 7 from the arrow. The cold arrow. And then I'm going to move here, so the tree is between us. Adran, we move to your turn, sir. You are not prone. But you are rather hurt from this thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take another couple of swipes at it.
This makes sense to me. You attack at normal, sir.
Oh, sorry. That should have been at normal.
Indeed. We'll go with the 12 as per our usual rule, which that's a miss. You have 3 more attacks,
Yep.
Adran.
That's my fault.
My my appreciation for your correction. 17 is a definite hit, and you kind of get the feeling that you almost missed for 11 damage. Ouch.
Oh, it better be a good one.
Ooh,
Yes.
24 hits for 13 damage, but it still lives. Can you bring it home, sir?
I get one more shot. Better be a good one.
Do you have advantage or inspiration? I mean.
No.
Oh. 23 to hit for 11 damage. And the land shark falls dead at your feet. I've
Just
hit
enough.
one. Indeed. And your movement, sir.
Any special aura that I'm supposed to be aware of with Thía, or is that not
No.
going to harm me?
Nothing that you can sense of her is harming you.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, the rings on Thea are just her extra senses. They're not doing anything to anyone.
gotcha.
It's just Dell that you don't want to get close to.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So basically I just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's where I'm at.
Excellent. All right. Pardon me. The big snake fellow. Well, there's a big tree between it and Varin. It's gonna try and get out of there, dashing. The mound of plants, Thea, that you were aware of briefly, it is still trying to pursue. Come on. There we go. Dell, you look south of you. And just coming into view. Oh, right. Okay. Just coming into view right here is a big mound of plants. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna start by picking up my staff.
Fair.
Don't want to lose that. And you know what? For kicks and giggles, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And then
Let's
wave
see
my
it.
staff around and cast another bolt of magic at it.
Let's see it. You attack at normal.
Hold on. Where's it not working? There it is.
I wonder if these plants are affected by fire.
Oh, one way to find out. 17 to hit hits for 14 radiant damage, and boy does it feel that. Anything else for you, Del?
I'm gonna say, come and get some.
Fair enough.
I think maybe, hopefully, you're almost dead. Hopefully, you're close enough to dead that this works well.
Thea, you are...
Is this particular plant corn? Because I hear those the ones have ears.
Wow. Thea, it is your turn. You are not hidden. You are exposed.
That.
What are you concentrating on?
My bless.
Oh, right. With your charm, I don't think it... Never mind. Continue.
Huh?
Never mind.
Oh,
Continue.
is it not? I'm gonna move down here. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Those spirits look mean. They're mean today.
I think the only one Del could see when he cast Spirit Guardians was Varin.
Yeah, I was about to say that earlier too, because I could have like exempted him, but before I got around to it, you just left anyways.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll come over here and I'll take a here, and I'll take a shot at it. I don't think it's gonna do much, but I'll take a shot.
You attack at normal. No sneak attack. -15 -2 is 13 to hit, and your acid arrow goes sizzling into the wall.
Yeah, dang it.
Right there.
Thought so.
Yeah, this 15 to hit plus -5 is 10 plus 3 from bless. There we go. Yeah, that misses. Anything else for you, Thea? You move, bonus action, try to hide.
Back into the darkness and bonus action hide. Yes.
Okay. Let's see it. That's curious. That's the use of reliable talent, but you don't feel very hidden.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're hidden from one thing at least. This time around, the women and children, given that there's so much plank growth between them and the monster, they're going to take their action to dodge, excuse me, and move. Especially since they saw arrows. Come on. There we go. Alright, the elderly prisoners are prisoners. Varin's turn. Come on. Eventually, there we go. 25 feet move to the east. I can see you now. And now I attack you. Sharpshooter, Hunter's Mark, Colossus Slayer if I hit. $22. 17 to hit. Oh my goodness. 10 from Sharpshooter, 5 from Colossus Slayer, 5 from Hunter's Mark, and 9 from the Cold Arrow, so that's a total of 29 damage. Where are you? Ouch. I'm chewing through this guy. Colossus Slayer. Let's try and hit him again. Oh, that hurts. That's 26 to hit. 10 from Sharpshooter, 5 from Hunter's Mark, and 9 from the arrow. So that's a 24 damage. The fellow had 9 hit points. The snake falls dead to the ground. Varin's just like, let that teach you to interrupt my concentration again. Although I guess you're dead, so you're probably not learning anything. 25, that leaves me 30. Too far. There you go. 30 feet. Adran, sir, you hear a body off to the east/southeast die. You hear the sound of something through that gap in the wall over there. It looks like well, I can't see it, never mind. You hear something over here. Adran?
Yeah, I hear something over there, so I end up dropping darkness
Oh, okay.
to see what it is.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the darkness effect right now, other than to remove it entirely, and I'm not going to do that. You see a big mound of plants writhing and twisting and reaching for any flesh that they can reach.
That's kind of weird, but you know what? I haven't used this guy in a really long time. Firebolt.
Holy macaroni.
18 to hit. Nice. Yeah, Firebolt at high level is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, where is it? Alright,
32 fire damage. Wow.
Yes, 32 fire damage is impressive. However, this big mound of plants just kind of gives off a big cloud of steam, as though it's resistant to fire damage.
Oh, nuts.
But it is looking pretty badly hurt. You do still have your bonus action to do war magic with.
Yes, I do. Let's see.
And you do have still Sanguine nonetheless in hand.
I do. Although I'm too far away to make a direct attack. Let's see.
Unless you get closer.
5, 10. Come on, move.
Oh, right, the Spirit Guardians.
15, 20. Oh, jeez. My mouse is really acting up. I can't even move it. So, you said what, 35 feet comes all the way down here?
Correct.
35. Come on. Hand. There we go.
Hand-mouse coordination.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Why can't I move my character?
I don't know.
40, 45, 50. Oh, whoops. I'm going to the wrong side.
You somehow suddenly climbed 30 feet up.
Yeah, no, that's not what I wanted.
Valid.
Actually, right here, I should be able to see it, right?
Yeah, you can still see it from there. It's just because of the way I've set the boundaries, I didn't expect to have to accommodate for holes in the wall from giants and their axes.
Yeah. Well, I'm really trying hard not to jump into the circle.
Right. So from here, hang on. 5.
So what is
10,
that, about
15
feet?
20 feet from where you are to the creature. So you could conceivably drop your sword, pull out a dagger, and throw it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, throw a dagger.
Alright, throwing a dagger. Where is my dagger? Here's my dagger. Throwing it.
At normal, and it's a crit. Ooh.
What?
Oh,
What?
13 damage!
Holy.
Let me double check something.
What did I just do? Oh my gosh.
An intelligent play, because, Adran, you killed it
I killed it.
with a thrown dagger. And that was the last enemy on the field.
Boom.
Wow. That was incredible.
That took 20 rounds. That was 2 minutes in-game combat.
Jeez. I think I'll take back my dagger.
That makes sense.
That was a,
I'm sorry.
that was a painful mess.
Oh my gosh.
Adrian's going to rejoin you, and Dell, not quite going into Spirit Guardians. I'm going to pass to you, if you don't mind letting your concentration go.
Yeah. I'll drop the concentration on that.
I'm going to pass to you my Darkling Dagger. It's a magic dagger. It's my, I think it's my only melee magic, my only magic melee weapon. There we go. Do you want it?
I kind of do, because I always want anything I can get my hands on that's useful. But I expect you'd actually still get more use of it than I would.
Are you sure? Oh, I'm also going to scrounge and collect 10 arrows. It's going to take me 1 minute.
I'm almost thinking of taking that Darkling Dagger if you're not.
If Delta... Hey, you've got a magic rapier. You don't need it.
We can talk that out more later, I think.
Alright. I'm going to let... Oh, Adran, Varin's going to look at you. Did you hear that raven call heading southward?
I did.
We've seen
I'm really
these
sorry I
hobgoblins.
missed it.
We've seen these hobgoblins use ravens as messengers before.
Yeah.
Want me to start after it?
I say go for it, yeah.
In that case, Varin's going to... Let's see. We started combat, I believe, in round 13. It's now 7,
Yes.
so it has it's now round 20. Plus 10 for the 1 minute to gather up 10 arrows for me. Yeah, it hasn't. I don't think it's flown that terribly far yet. I'm going to stealth. That's my bonus action. 13. Not great. Quick question, Adran. Do you want the rest of the party to go after the Raven as well? Or just Varin?
I think it would be better to just have one person go, but well, yeah, I mean, there's still a bunch of like cleanup work here too. We gotta get out the elderly and also make sure that the women and children are still safe.
In that case, I'm going to cast Locate Animals or Plants. I mean, it's a flying creature. Casting time, 1 action, duration. Instantaneous. Okay, so I know exactly where it is. Direction and distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles. Yeah, I'm going to say this is definitely going to be the closest one. And I rolled a 13 on my stealth check. Varin kind of trades grips with you, Adran. I'll send the messengers as soon as I know where it's heading. And I won't engage anything until I know for sure if it's a threat. Maybe.
Alright.
Dell. There were 3 deaths by the prisoners.
It would take a few days, but I could go revive them.
Okay, do you want to let the women and children know of this as you, Thía, and Adran are working on freeing everyone?
I don't know how much time we have. I thought they basically left.
No, they're still on the field.
I could... Okay. I mean, I could revive them, but I think it would take like 3 days. Maybe 4 days. I don't know if we have that much time.
Well, okay, hold on. For now, as far as you know, Varin is heading straight south after the departing Raven to see if it was a messenger or not. Okay? So you could just tell the women and children who are here that you can revive the 2 women and the child who were slain. It's just going to take you a matter of days, and then they'll be back on their feet. Okay? We are currently separated from our Crusovian hosts. Crusovian hosts. Our 4,000 strong fighting men and women. Okay? They're heading this way towards the outpost. So we're gonna be staying here at this outpost until they rejoin us. Does that make sense?
Okay, so we have some days.
Potentially. I mean, if nothing else, they can just come with us until you've had enough time to cast the spells. Make sense?
I guess.
Okay. Did anyone else want to recover arrows?
I just recovered some arrows.
Okay. Because Varin took a minute to do so. So anyone else who spent arrows can do so.
And it's half the number we used?
Correct. So I used an entire quiver before I started using Swift Quiver. So I recovered 10. From 20, I recovered 10. Alright, so Varin stealth with 13 and took off, traveling at normal speed to try and figure out who this raven was. And Adran, Thía, and Del know to expect an animal messenger. Del, you can go ahead and set yourself at 83 hit points because you have the Staff of Regeneration. Or the Staff of Healing, which gives you the regeneration feature.
Yes.
Okay. It is a little afternoon on the 116th day. Varin has set off to the south. The women, children, and elderly that we have rescued from this outpost are a collection of grimy human, women, children, and elderly, and, of all things, a few elves who look utterly shocked to see us. Thía, you may recall that in the early onset, you did hear a few words in Elvish from the women and children.
Yes.
Adran, some of them bear tribal markings that match up to that slaughtered tribe that you, Thía, and Varin encountered long, long days ago in the grasslands south of our forest. From whence Varin got his apparently ever-returning longbow.
That's right.
It stirs some old memories with you, but what those memories are, we'll have to come back next time and find out what's stirring in the mind of Adran. I want to thank both of you so much for playing. I hope it was challenging.
Quite.
It was. And it was a lot of fun.
Yay!
Yes.
That is the ultimate goal. Ever since I first introduced the bullet in this campaign, I have been trying to use its leaping attack, and I finally got the chance to use it here.
Cool.
Yes.
Have you not put them in before?
I'm sorry?
Have you not put them in before?
I've put them in. I've just never had the opportunity to do the leaping attack option. Ow, my eye.
Huh, weird.
Right? It's just never quite
yeah, because usually when you would bring the bullets in, you would have them pop up and then scurry back down.
Mm-hmm. This time it worked out that it kept, because you kept so much distance between you and it, that it finally got a chance to jump out at you.
Well, I'm glad I gave it that opportunity, but I still had to kill it.
Yes, that is perfectly acceptable. Well, I hope that was a fun one. And who knows what Varin will report back on. Oh, and by the way, good job to all characters on taking down so many giants.
Oh my gosh, there were so many giants.
I was a little concerned when that last one came out. I thought that was going to be like some type of demon lord coming out of the pit.
Nope, sorry. Oh, that does remind me, though. The women and children and the elderly that we rescued from this outpost, they do share that they have been compelled to dig into that pit and bring out all manner of magic items from an old underground city. All the magic items that they have uncovered have been packed up and shipped off to the southwest. They have no idea where to. What was that, Thea?
Lame. I wanted to loot some magic items.
To note, it did not matter to their hobgoblin captors if the magic items were whole or broken.
I desire some shinies.
And of late, finding anything magical in the underground city has been exceedingly difficult. As though the city has either run out or is close to running out of magic items. They're not sure yet if it's completely run out or not. Anyways, so there's that information for you.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for next week.
And to find out what's going on with the raven that went to the south.
Yes, the raven.
I want to thank you both so much for playing. It took quite a bit to get through all of it, and you both were good sports, and I'm sorry that we missed last week due to scheduling conflicts between, well, both of you for once.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I blame you both entirely. Alright. And not without reason. No, I'm just kidding. You both have a wonderful night, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you for sleeping and running the game for us.
You're welcome. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Iron Golem, Marilith. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.